The Indian military has a new weapon against terrorism, the world's hottest chili. After conducting tests, the military has decided to use this chili to make tear gas-like hand grenades to immobilize suspects, including suspected Al-Qaeda terrorists. We are joined right now by Barry Tittman from the Great American Spice Company in the grand metropolis of Fort Wayne, Indiana. Barry, what is the name of this pepper they're going to use to make these grenades?
The boot halokia.
Because that's the Indian word for what happens to you after you eat it. You boot halokia. The boot halokia pepper.
Also known as the ghost chili.
And you guys have this pepper in stock, this pepper that the Indian government wants to turn into a weapon.
Yes, we actually sell that pepper. We've been selling it for about 2 years now.
Does it look unusual in any way?
It's just a regular pepper like any other, but it's grown in India. It is the world's hottest chili pepper. It is measured at Scoville 1.1 million Scoville, and it took world's hottest by Guinness. It passed the Red Savina habanero a couple years ago, and that was measuring between 350,000 to 500,000.
Now, a Scoville unit is how we measure the heat of peppers.
That's right.
And a jalapeno, say, is what? The one that I get in my nachos is about what?
Like 8,000 at the best. Let me see here.
8,000.
2,500 to 8,000, somewhere around there.
So this pepper, if we split the difference, it's about 200 to 300 times hotter than a jalapeno, and the Indian government wants to use this as a pepper spray or some kind of mace against terrorists.
When I read on that article, I believe it looks like that it might not be just like a pepper, it might be dry pepper, like crushed. When it's described, but I'm not positive on that.
So they're just gonna walk up to Al-Qaeda members with a shaker.
Yeah.
Now, if
buy it for me, I'll give it to them.
If this stuff is so hot that it can be used to disable somebody, how in the world can you eat it?
Certainly, I hope. Some people are tough. On the other hand, I'm not. I could never eat one of those. If you've ever seen anybody eat one, they turn, beet red, start sweating. Some of these guys, they're just addicted to it. I don't know. They just love to get hotter and hotter and hotter. And the guys who might be listening to your show tonight, they'll just start sweating thinking about it. They get that pumped up over it.
I had a buddy who loved Vietnamese food, and the hotter the better. And he would shovel this stuff into his mouth, and we'd be sitting around the table with him, amazed at how much he was sweating and turning red during the course of the meal. And I guess these spicy foods release certain opiates in the brain, and if you can get used to them, it's a pleasure that's similar to drugs or, being intimate with somebody, apparently.
Yeah. and you can build yourself up. They're also good for your stomach. Some people think that maybe spicy food is not good for you if you have ulcers and stuff like that.
Right.
But otherwise, on peppers, most peppers actually help ulcers.
No kidding.
Yeah, and they help you also lose weight.
That's counterintuitive. Well, yeah, I can see that.
Definitely lose weight from it because you're building up your metabolism within. You're getting hot and taking more. Your body's now trying to cool this down in your stomach.
Wow. Well, Barry Tittman from the Great American Spice Company, thanks for your time, brother.
No, thank you.
All right, yeah, you're losing weight while you're screaming boot jalokia, boot jalokia. The news is coming up in 90 seconds on 93 WIBC. If you own a flower bed